Alright guys, let's do our little room tour. I am staying at the True by Hilton, which is basically across the street from the Charleston Convention Center. This is our room. Let me spin you around here. It is from the other side. Nothing super fancy. It's a cute room. It smells clean. I like it when it smells clean. It smells bleachy, which is my favorite clean smell. Got a little refrigerator here. Got some little side tables. Bubba's wandering around like a crazy person. We are burning up. And then here's our bathroom. Ta-da! There's our shower. Everything looks nice and clean. So, can't complain. Cannot complain. I'm going to get settled in here for the night. I will talk to you guys here in just a second about our expectations for the weekend. Okay, guys. So, today is Friday, September the 26th. The actual convention is tomorrow, Saturday, and Sunday, the 27th and the 28th. It is 2 days in Charleston, South Carolina. This is Incredible Con. And I've never done this before, and actually really missed the deadlines to even apply for this show, and I applied late. They did like decisions around my birthday. I think it was March 15th. You were supposed to hear back as to whether or not you got in. I didn't even apply till way after that, and I applied as a vendor because the artist alley was closed at that point. There were no more applications. I paid $350 plus tax, I believe, to be here in a vendor booth. The vendor booth is 10 by 8. And I think we got a pretty good position. So here is the map, and I will show you where we are on the map with a big star. We're right at the front. The entrance is right here. And you walk in the door, and there's one person in front of us, and then here we are. So I can't be mad about that. Do I expect much out of this weekend? No. This is a teeny weeny little con. If you can tell by the map, this is a very small con. And I think it's about 5 or 6 years in. I think this is Incredible Con's, the Incredible Convention Circuit flagship show, which if I'm not mistaken, they also just sold off to GalaxyCon, the GalaxyCon circuit. And I think as of 2026, GalaxyCon is going to be taking it over. The GalaxyCon Animate Nightmare Weekend franchise is going to be taking it over. Don't quote me on that, but I'm fairly certain that this was one of the ones that they were taking over. Anywho, it is a small convention, so we do not have very high expectations. We're going in at about, with hotel gas and the booth fees, somewhere in the neighborhood of $750. We'll call it $750 to break even, and hopefully that we can do that tomorrow without any issues. I hear mixed reviews about this convention. I've heard some people who said it was pretty good a few years back, and then some people saying it's been going downhill a little bit and that it's still a decent little show. There's not a lot of competition because it is such a small show, so hopefully there will be a nice little crowd, and we'll find out. Bubba's being such the good boy, aren't you, Bubba? I'm going to go order him some food, or not order him some food, order me some food and fix him some food. And we're gonna eat some dinner, and I'm going to cool off because it is hella hot. We are right across the street from the parking lot that we just pulled out of for the convention. I can see the convention center from where we are. I think I'll still drive over there in the morning. We have free parking, so parking is not an issue. I'll probably just drive over there. I think there's been some, it may not rain, and I don't want to get caught out in the rain, so we'll just drive over there tomorrow. Like I said, it's not like we have to pay to park. If we had to pay to park, I'd just walk over and take my umbrella with me, but we don't have to, so I'm just gonna drive over in the morning across the street, and we'll go from there. And here's hoping we have a decent little weekend. I don't have no idea how it's going to turn out, so we'll see. But we need to break about $750 to break even, not including food. So just keep that in mind when I say we break even. If you want all of the down and dirty details of all of the conventions that I will be doing here forward, I am putting all of my numbers and all of the extra stuff that I don't discuss in public over on my Patreon. You can sign up for my Patreon here. You can be on the tier that gets all the scoops. Ain't that right, Bubba? Can they get all the scoops over on Patreon? Tell them to sign up for Patreon. Say sign up for Patreon. Sign up for Patreon. Anyways, so me and Bubba are gonna go chill for the night, and yeah, we'll see you. Oh, I forgot to tell you, the show hours are 10 to 5 tomorrow and 11 to 4 on Sunday, so they're not super long days either. So we'll see what we get up to, and then that'll be great. We can get in as early as 6:30 in the morning. I'm not going over there that early, but we'll probably go over about 9ish tomorrow. Make sure everything is where I want it to be. Nothing needs to be adjusted, and we'll get all set up and ready to go for Mr. Bubba Band. Are we near a beach? Is Charleston beachish? I will be at Myrtle Beach next weekend, so he'll definitely get back to the beach. He hasn't been to the beach since we were at Tidewater last year. Yeah. Anyways, we can go see the beach again. Yeah, we'll go see the beach again, maybe. Anyways, that's all I know for now. I'm gonna go get some food and de-sweat. Good morning, guys. It is about 9:15, and we are all opened up and ready to go. I've got my point of sale systems getting up and running. One of them is checking for updates. The other one is good. So we are all set up. All I had to do this morning is come in and uncover the booth. Uh-oh, we had a download fail. Try again. So we had literally everything set up yesterday, and I don't have to worry about it today, which is groovy. So I am currently working the rest of this skein into a mesh market bag. I thought it would be nice and pretty, a nice purpley market bag. I do have another skein of this, so because I don't think that this is going to be enough to get us through the whole bag and the straps. So I did bring that. I brought a couple of big items to work on, like my hex cardi and my octagon shirt, so that I just have some mindless activity to work on during any downtime. All right, you guys, so we are 30 minutes in. It opened at 10. It is 10:30 now. I purchased internet, and for some reason can't get to it because I'm having connectivity issues. My personal hotspot will not work, and my internet is barely working on my phone. It keeps cutting in and out. So they have a basic internet package for $125, by the way, that you can purchase through the actual convention center. However, I purchased it, and now I still have no internet. It doesn't send you an email with a code. I'm checking my receipt. There's no stinking code on it. All there is a reference number, and the reference number is not the code because I absolutely tried that. It gives you no instruction on how to use the stinking internet. And then I called the number for the convention center to go, hey, I purchased internet. How do I get on this shit? And of course, they didn't pick up the phone. That would have been too easy. So now I've got no internet, and I'm out $125, and I'm trying to figure out what the hell I can do about that. I'm going to have to take offline payments, it looks like, and just keep running in and out, and hopefully nothing bounces. I don't know what else to do at this point. The people from the convention are like, yeah, we don't offer a Wi-Fi package. You have to get it through the convention center. Well, I did that, and there's nothing. So, yeah. No internet connection. No internet connection. I was going to put it on this device so that I would have my point of sale system hooked to the internet, but I got nothing. I got nothing here. And then when I tried to get onto the internet, there are like 5 different internets that you can get on, but none of them stinking work. None of them work. I got nothing here. I got nothing. I'm having an issue. All right, it is 11:12. I could get my phone to process payments provided that I'm not trying to hook my hotspot up to my point of sale service. So I still haven't gotten any kind of code. I still haven't gotten any kind of anything from the convention center in regards to a code. So at some point, I guess I'm just going to have to get in touch with them and go, what the hell? Because I've got nothing. And figure out what's going on. Bubba barked at a fox head. Scared the shit out of him. It's like, oh my god, danger, danger. But anyways, other than the fact that that is not working and I'm having to take Cash App payments, well, I took 2 Cash App payments because I just now figured out that if I turn my personal hotspot off, the internet will start working on my phone again. So anyways, this is a real pain in the ass, and I'm out $125 right now for no reason. Oh my goodness, if there's one thing that just turned my mood around is somebody who just came by and purchased 5 Bitch Gums. 5. Because, yeah, my tap to pay on my phone is now not working, and some people aren't getting signal at all in here because they said that there's a metal roof, so they're not getting internet. Some people are not having issues. I don't understand the difference. I really don't pretend to know how any of this stuff works, but oh my goodness, I'm freaking out. Luckily, this is a smaller convention, so it's not the end of the world. It is just extremely irritating and really inconvenient that the shit is not working the way that it's supposed to. However, I have finished the bulk of my market bag. This is what it looks like. I am working on the inside here real quick. It's gonna look like this, and then I just need to do the outside straps and stuff. But we're getting somewhere on that, so being productive. It's been a little slowish. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't expect it to be anything other than a little slowish, so I'm not disappointed in that. I am wondering if it is going to be worth it. And I'm also wondering if I am going to get my 125 back for the lack of internet, or for this person to call me back, and because I left a voicemail and say, here's your code, because I still don't have any kind of code in my email. I don't have any kind of code anywhere, so I don't know how I'm supposed to connect to the shit. And I can't just keep running away from my thing to check, so it is what it is. I'll have to figure that out later or dispute the charge later, considering that I wasn't able to use it. I don't know. Hopefully it's not going to be an issue, but we will see. And we're just going to get on the best we can today and take as many, I guess, Venmo and Cash App things as we can. That woman had to enter her card manually, so that's fantastic. That's not a hassle at all. Anyways, we're starting out great this weekend. Woohoo! Here we go. Market bag. So pretty. Purple. It's $1.15. And it is done. It's $3.45. And there is definitely something happening on the other side of the hall. And there are 0 people walking around. And by the amount of cheers, I'm going to go with cosplay contest. So, yeah, we are. Let's do a little look-see. Look-see. I don't know. If I spin you around, can you see down there? Do you see it? Do you see something? Can you? Are you tall enough? I'm not. I'm not. Anyway, I'm going to say cosplay contest. There are some pretty good cosplays walking around, but yeah, anyway. Oh, I got a thing. Hold on. Did I show you this? I don't think I did. I got Lego Stitch and Lego Angel. I got a Lego Angel that I could put together from my booth neighbor here. Look at this. Look at this. If you know what this is, put it in the comments below. I'm tempted to get this. We're gonna see how the weekend goes. But yeah, if you know what this is, let's be friends. It's been a slow day. We've got an hour and 15 minutes left to go. I don't know where we're sitting for today. I don't think that we've made back costs. I did talk to one of my friends, a fellow vendor, who says apparently you have to call some number somewhere to get them to give you a code for the internet. I'm not doing that. I'm going to come in tomorrow. I'm going to go find somebody to talk to before the show opens. And I'm going to be like, hey, nobody, nowhere in the anything did it say that you have to do that. And so how am I supposed to know that you have to do that? And I don't want to pay for the internet for that reason. So hopefully they'll refund me tomorrow. It doesn't say, hey, call a number after and get your code. It doesn't say anything. It doesn't say. And then I did call a number, but nobody picked up that number. And I left that number a voicemail and nobody called me back. So, you know, it is what it is. Let's see if we've made back cost. Is it incredible? It's incredible, Con. Incredible. Yeah, not a good day. And today's the busy of the two. No, no. I do definitely regret being here. If I think I'd be good if I just had an artist alley table, but I didn't. I had a vendor table, which was probably about 3 times as expensive. I don't remember how much the artist alley tables are, but I think it's like 100, 125, something like that. And I probably would be almost at costs between that and hotel if that were the case, but no. No, that's not the case. And had it not been for the one woman buying five cups, we wouldn't be anywhere close. So yeah, it's been a rough day. However, I have gotten the majority of this side of my hexagon cardigan done, and so I'll definitely be able to finish up this half over the course of this weekend, and then I can get home and put the two halves together. Look at how pretty she is. So I think I did 17 rows, and I'm on row 13. So yeah, definitely be able to finish this bad boy up tomorrow, and then I can put a couple rows on the back or something like that and work on the rest of it when I get back home. I didn't bring the other half of the shirt. I did bring my octagon shirt, so I'll probably work on that as well tomorrow. Just get some more progress done on it and see how it goes. It's been a long day. It is what it is. You win some, you lose some. Good morning, guys. It is 10:02 and the doors have just opened for day 2 of Incredible Con. I had Greek food last night, by the way. It was amazing and so good. I had this like feta pimento cheese thing and it was absolutely delicious. Anyways, it is 10 o'clock and I want you to see this. They went around yesterday and made sure that all of the vendors and artists knew that it was a 10 o'clock open today, not an 11 o'clock open like one of their emails had initially said. Their math online says 10. I'm looking at nothing but closed down booths here. Like the people beside of me, not here. People down there in the artist alley, not here. And they went around and told everybody that it was a 10 o'clock open. They did let some people in already. I think a handful of people, a whole handful, walked in. Let me show you the door. There's their entrance. There it is. Look at all those people. It's amazing. It's even incredible. That's the amount of people who are rushing through the doors right now to get to us. To say that people probably weren't excited about coming in on day 2 and getting here perfectly on time. Yeah, valid. It's valid. I did an artist trade. Let me get this info up here for you. Super sweet. I saw them in GalaxyCon New Orleans, and I've seen him a couple of times. So we did a trade. They got my green mushroom and a sticker sheet with my new voodoo dolls on it. And I went over there and I got a sticker sheet with their original characters on it. They just made a coloring book too, so it is on Amazon. If I find it, I will definitely link it down in the description box because it was super cute. We also have a coloring book. If you want to go and check it out on Design, is right here. But anyways, yeah, theirs is on Amazon as well. It's called Spooky Cute Halloween or something like that. It was really adorable. They didn't get any here in time for this show. But look at how cute these are. Go check them out. Go check them out. Cutesy Coco. Cutesy Coco is the name of the vendor. Anyways, I got all but like 1.5 rows on my side of my hexagon cardigan yesterday done, and I'm gonna finish it up today and close it up, and probably do the little couple of pieces in the back that I need to finish to do the to connect it to the other piece, and then I'll probably work on my octagon shirt. I don't foresee this being a good day. If we break 300 a day, I'd be surprised. I would be surprised. So it's been a rough weekend. I just want to break even with our costs, and hopefully that is the case. I did talk to someone here this morning, and they are going to refund me for the code for the internet, considering that I couldn't use it. They also gave me the code. They gave me the code for the internet this morning and said, look, here's the code. Just use it if you want to, but we'll absolutely refund you. So that was really nice at the convention center because they didn't have to do that, I don't guess. But I appreciate that they did. Anywho, yeah, Bubba is down here chilling. We are all checked out of our hotel. I'm so ready to go home. So ready to go home. But we'll see how the day goes. I'm probably not going to have a whole heck of a lot of updates, and I will give you some more thoughts at the end of the video on everything overall, pros and cons. But yeah, to say I'm not excited about today is an understatement, unfortunately. Just lost yarn chicken. I really got the whole stinking thing done except for this very last row to round out the sleeve to get it ready to go down a little bit, and I lost yarn chicken. Here's my tail. This is all I have left. It's a couple more stitches worth, but I'm just going to leave it hanging there for now because that's all I've got. I didn't bring another black. So that's the end of that project for today. However, that is the whole side. I just have to finish that sleeve and then start putting things together. But yeah, I didn't bring another black. So we are now moving over to the octagon shirt. The octagon shirt is being done in the color gray ombre. Thought it was going to have more purples to it. If you look at this, it looks a lot more purpley. It's not. It is not. So Bubba's trying to jump into my lap all of a sudden for reasons unknown. Starting to get a little loud in here. People are actually starting to walk in the door. It is right at 11 o'clock. It is 11:11. So I think most people and the website thought that it opened at 11 today and are starting to trickle in. So there's a few more people now here, which is a good thing. But let me show you here's the octagon shirt. Like, there's no purple in it at all. Like, it's gray. It's a gray shirt, which is fine. I don't mind a gray shirt. I just would have liked the purple to show up a little bit more. I am working on the portion of it now that's going to start to encompass the sleeves. So we'll see how far I get on it. We have made one. I've made one sale today and one trade, and my one sale was for $5 to a member of staff. It was a card cover to one of the volunteers that's helping here staff the event. That's been my one and only sale this morning so far, in an hour and 15 minutes worth of being open. That's A little less than incredible. 10 minutes after 12, so hour 2 is down. Bubba is literally trying to crawl into my lap today, and I have no idea why. My sugar is fine. I checked. My heart rate is fine. I checked. And so I don't know what's going on with him, but for the past like 30 minutes to an hour, he has basically just tried to crawl into my lap. I don't know what's going on with him today. So fun. He will not let up. He's like, bitch, you're not paying attention to me. Like, you're not paying attention. This something. I don't know what he's trying to tell me, so I can't tell you what the something he's trying to tell me is because I don't know the something. But my sugar is fine and my heart rate is fine, so we'll see. I'm just trying to keep him somewhat settled down. Yeah. We are still at Uno sales today. Like, people come, the few people that are here, they walk by, they say cute, and then they walk off. And that is today's theme. I don't know what's going on. I'll show you the crowd right now. Hold on. Here's our crowd. This is what we are looking like. Some people. A few people. There are a few people. But yeah, that's our crowd. And they ain't shopping. They're just not shopping. I heard somebody say, one of the other vendors say that somebody had actually packed up yesterday and went home over there. So that would have been another vendor, because there's nothing but vendors over there. The artist alley is that way. So he said it wasn't worth their time to be here. And while I have to agree, I just can't do it. I cannot do it. I feel like it's so rude and unfair to the people who did show up, even though, they did show up and they're not buying from me specifically. They are here to attend the convention and support the convention itself. So, I mean, it's not something that I'm willing to do. But it's a sleepy day. It is definitely a sleepy day. And I'm ready to go home. We've got 4 hours left, 3 hours and 45 minutes left, because it does close at 4 today. So it's 3 hours and 45 minutes. Maybe we'll make 2 sales today. Maybe we'll make 2. We did it. That's sale number 2. 12.18. 2. All right, let's hear it for 3. Can we do 3? All right, you guys, let's do 2 o'clock check-in. We've got 2 hours left in the convention. We have not exceeded 10 sales today. We haven't even hit 10 sales today. We are at 8. It's bad. It's bad. There are people walking around, but they're just looking. They're not buying today. And it's not just me, because, I mean, obviously I'm sitting around basically twiddling my thumbs and crocheting. So I'm looking around at other people, and they're not really buying from them either. The Lego dude beside of me is doing great. He's doing fine, I think, but still probably not what he usually does anyways. The people across from me, not doing much of anything. Nobody's doing much of anything. It's just a bunch of people walking around. So this is probably going to be my last update before we head out of here. I am probably going to start somewhat packing down a little bit early. Not anything noticeable, but getting everything organized back here and ready to pack down really easily. Putting the stuff that's behind the table down into the container, so it's just one less thing that I have to do once 4 o'clock hits. But yeah, this might be the actual worst convention I've ever done.